Testing. Okay, we're live. Go to my chat here. Can you hear me? Might be a slight delay. Just type in the chat if you can hear me. I'll see it pop up on my phone here. I think might be one. Actually, technically, I'm watching too because I have my broadcast on my phone. But as long as you're watching, that's all that matters. I do have people who pop in every so often whenever I play other games, but let's see. We got to do the. What was I doing again here? I said turbo sports cars. We had to detune our car just a bit. Let me pause this. Actually, okay, we're good. Third place or higher. Look at that right there. That's crazy. That'd be fun to drive over. Awesome. This is why I want a VR headset so I can play this in VR. I hate this new update they pushed out. You can't money shift anymore. I'm trying to get used to that. To be fair, they made the game a lot more realistic. You can't really do that in real life when you're downshifting like that. Yeah, this fucking track sucks. Might as well finish it, I guess. I'm dead last, of course. Oh yeah, this game's a lot of fun. Problem, this thing has the torque of a screwdriver, essentially this RX-7 here. It's pretty close, I'd say, but it's got a lot of horsepower, but the torque is non-existent. That matters a lot in a racing scenario. Shit. We'll have to get you a PS5. one with a built-in disk drive in it. Well, we'll have to get you like a launch unit, or close to launch unit. One with the oversized, overbuilt heatsink in it. Like mine. Mine's a launch unit. Got it day one. I'll show you how to play this game. Gran Turismo is a game you can either make it as easy or as difficult as you want it to be, and I've made it as difficult as close as possible. Let's see, right now I'll show you something here. Let's see. Right now it's considered expert settings. Of course, I've been playing these kind of games since forever. Only thing I have on for assistance are the driving markers. So those actually help, but technically I am in expert mode with all my settings. Transmission manual. I don't have to use manual, but I prefer manual transmission. But this is the main reason I bought a PS5 is this game right here, Gran Turismo 7. Sony typically they hold each iteration of Gran Turismo hostage for the new console, so this was no exception for the PS5. This game is pretty accurate when it comes to its cars. In fact, if you were to have a really decent wheel setup, it would be essentially a one-to-one representation of the real-life car. It's pretty accurate. I definitely do want a really nice Fanatec racing setup with a true 3-pedal setup and a manual transmission. Those can get very, very expensive. I have to find one on second hand. It's been taken care of its whole life. Fuck. Yeah, fun fact, I actually bought the, me and my nephews were going to put it together, but we definitely bit off more than we could chew when we bought the car model of this. It required some tools we didn't have, and we needed I think a special paint. I think we didn't come in the box, but we bought it there in Dallas when we were down there. But this is I think the Infiniti, one of Mazda's brands. Basically, it's a Mazda RX-7. Right-hand drive. Yep. Getting close to the final lap. Are you having any issues with the video feed, or is it crystal clear? Yeah. Shit. I think it's safe to say we did not get third place or better. Yeah, fortunately they have way more torque than I do, these cars. Awesome. Yeah, it's good thing about having gigabit internet. But I definitely want a computer to stream this through that way, because the PS5 has a very bad habit of crashing during certain games, and it essentially cuts the entire broadcast, because I'm actually broadcasting through the PlayStation through its built-in software, streaming software. So that were to happen, and I have a dedicated streaming setup through a computer, that way I could just restart it and not have to worry about restarting the whole entire fucking stream, because that gets annoying. That's why we need a dedicated computer for all that. Enough RAM to do all that, and enough processing power, GPU power. They'll walk us through all that stuff. Gonna need a really good capture card too for all that. I wish that Fry's Electronics still existed. That's a really, really cool store. I do miss that store. That sucks that they had to go out of business. But that's cool. They got a Micro Center here finally. But I definitely wanted to visit Micro Center there in Dallas at some point when I was down there in Oklahoma, across the border there to Texas. Shit. Yeah, you would definitely be dead if you were to hit that at that speed. That'd be game over. A steering column would be in your chest, and that would not end well. Lots of fractured bones and punctured organs, I'm sure. I think they might have tweaked the shifting just a bit. It's not as bad as it was when they changed it. You can still kind of money shift, but not quite as easily. Toyota Supra, that's basically a rebadged BMW Roadster right there. Mercedes AMG. I mean, the older ones are pretty cool, but I would not want a newer Mercedes unless it had a really good warranty and parts were in abundance, replacement parts, and didn't cost an arm and a leg. Ninth place. Look how real that looks right there. That's insane. It's definitely blurring the line between fantasy and reality. That's the director's goal for this game. He wants to make it get to the point where you can't even tell the difference, and they're getting there. I think probably at the PlayStation 6, it'll start to draw that line. 7, it'll be indistinguishable from the real thing. Let's see here. But yeah, we'll definitely get you a controller on go down there on payday, and I'll order that skin for you. I'll have it shipped to the apartment. That's a cool skin that we found. I don't know why Walmart will not allow you to. Well, they make it very difficult to have shit shipped to an apartment complex. You know that, because I had to deal with that when I was living down there in Middle of Mesa there, close to, let's see, 2 days remaining. Show you some of my cars that I got here. I don't know if you're still with me or not. Prototype series. Here's my garage. Where all my car? What is this right here? I see sit. Oh, that's a Xiaomi. Never mind. Got my 812 super fast, my Murcielago with a lot of horsepower. Here's my Corvette with the fucking Bugatti engine in it. Most obnoxious engine swap that ever exists in a video game. I don't know how that thing would fit with all those radiators hanging off the side. All 16 of them. Talk about a fucking Frankenstein build. Let's see here. Go to World Circuit. Yeah, we'll check it out. This is how I grind for credits here. I just use my cheat code here. It's been a while since I've driven this car, actually. Yeah, you would have to cut off the entire front end of this car to even mount that engine in there. There's no way that would exist in real life. Even I would be scared to drive something like this. Death would be looking in your face like, just try me, motherfucker. Just make one slip up and you're dead. We're easily approaching 230 miles per hour, 240. I gotta pause my stream on the phone there. It's gonna be, I need to get a feedback loop. Shouldn't have done that. Technically, that is an illegal thing in racing, but we had no choice. We couldn't slow down in time. Three people watching. Telling me to downshift. Or more of a suggestion, I should say, to downshift. I'll do an online racer after I'm done with this one. And just smoke everybody. Makes people rage quit. Shit. Yeah, this thing has no traction on dirt. That's for sure. You're not gonna pass me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Dipshit. To engine swap something like this? Technically, yes. If you could afford the engine, I mean, actually, Bugatti would probably say no, or Volkswagen would say no. You're not doing that. Yeah, people they engine swap shit all the time. I mean, if I was insane enough, I'd get a Gen 4 Coyote for my truck with a Gen 4 Eaton supercharger. Put a small pulley on it and hope for the best. Just have the engine completely overhauled, everything reinforced. That's what I do personally. If I was really crazy, I'd put some high or some high or 280 millimeter turbochargers. Yeah, that'd be more insane than a supercharger. Actually, no, a pro charger. That's what I'd put on my truck. Centrifugal supercharger. You want a lot of power. You want a centrifugal supercharger. That's what I'd do. Preferably driven by the crankshaft. Oh, cutting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean like this? You mean? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Technically, that is illegal in racing. Yes. Yep. Going through the line like that. Yep. Oh yeah. Big time. Big time. You would definitely be disqualified. Online, especially, you'd if it was like a sanctioned race, like big time, yeah, you'd get in trouble for it. But this thing's got so much freaking power, it's kind of hard to get this thing to slow down. Ah, shit. Yeah, look at this. The engine's so heavy, it's like pushing down on the front end of the fucking tires. This poor car, those front axles are just crying in pain. I'll have to show you how big that engine is. I got some videos I can show you with that monstrosity of a V16 motor built there in the Volkswagen factory there in Germany. Shit! And it gets so heavy that I can barely get off the sand trap here. That's cool. You're still able to watch me play even though you're not here. That's what I like about streaming. What? How did what? What the fuck just happened? That's something new. It just fucking reset me. What kind of bullshit was that? Yeah, this thing is not meant for circuit racing. This thing's meant for either a straight line or a big ass fucking oval. That's what this car's meant for. It's to haul ass. We'll take it there. Once we're done here, I'm trying to go take a leak here. Pretty sure I can say that on YouTube, leak. Got to keep it PG-13 here for any potential viewers who want to bypass the age gate that, like I did when I was 13. I could hit the nitrous and just hope for the best. Oh yeah, yeah, you'd definitely be dead. Yeah, a nitrous is not allowed in a... Oh, look at that, holy shit. Oh, what happened? What are you talking about? How I got reset like that? Come on, slow down, you fucking bitch. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. You can hear the wheels just squealing with all that power. Oh, it's bad. Out of nitrous, but we're thinking we're gonna win. Yeah, we definitely need to find the power adapter for this chair here in the living room. Try to find it on. I don't know. Yeah, that's something new. I think I've never seen that happen before. Ah, oh, you fuckers, you're gonna win, aren't you? You're gonna win. Fuck. I'm gonna give myself carpal tunnel here. Sixth place. What the fuck is this shit? Why? Why are you resetting me? What's that all about? Yeah, this thing's a fucking monstrosity, that's for sure. Not meant for public roads, that's for sure. Alright. Let me set the race up here. Alright, don't care. Just fucking let me skip it. Ah, damn, my arm. Holy shit. Whoopee! Ooh, we got our roulette ticket for today. Woo! Fuck it, let's go see what we got here for our wheel spin for today. Probably give me a pittance and money here. Let's see what we got. Event directory. Go to garage. Let's see what we got here. Gotta give me something good, damn it. Watch this is to give me fucking like fuck all. Oh shit. Damn, normally I get like just a bunch of fucking coins. Let's see what we got. That's not too bad. 500,000. Alright, let's go to. Let's do like an actual fucking race here. Gotta go to online, world circuit. Forgot how to do this multiplayer. Yeah. Set up a lobby. Let's see here. I should have my template here that I've been using since forever. Checking network environment. It's gonna run a connection test. I should pass with flying colors. How does my audio sound when I'm talking? Is it really loud, or is it fine on your end when you actually hear it? Load settings. Don't tell what? What the fuck? Why is it not? I guess I gotta fucking remake it. Every time I store this thing on my drive, it fucking deletes all my shit. Let's see. No. Fuck. Let's do. First, I gotta choose the actual track here. I'm just gonna do 2 laps. I want to do special route X. That's the one we usually use. Full course. Max auto start, no. Preset equal conditions, afternoon. Let's see, slipstream, mechanical damage, visual damage, tire wear, fuel consumption off. You definitely want to use max settings for the nitrous. Because we'll be running nitrous. Okay, yeah. For some reason, when I go back to watch my actual videos, it's like off. I don't know. Let's see, max power output, none. Limit to 1,000 horsepower just to piss these people off. I'd say that the 1,000 horsepower that's fine, but technically we're gonna bypass that with our nitrous. Don't want no fucking tomahawks on here. Cars that will never exist. And people that get mad too, that's the funny part. Let's see, unusable tires. Unrestricted, I'd say that's fine. Really, they added a they added a fucking, oh my god. They actually added a, why? Why would you, okay, I guess, a year restriction. Okay, that's something new. Let's see here. Let's see, race for real. Yes, let's see, 1,000 horsepower limit. 2 laps. Let's see here, race for real. Save our template. Really? 1,000 horsepower limit, 2 laps. Alright. Load settings. Alright, let me go use the bathroom real quick. What's the temperature like there where you're at? Hope you're staying cool tonight. Let's see. Race for real. Create room. There's my phone at. Gotta get that. Alright. Your net type is 2, which is good. And we got very, very high bandwidth. Wait, should be. Alright, see what we get. Get all the tryhards here and they get obliterated with this monstrosity that I built here. Oh shit. Cause I gotta play by my own rules, I guess, huh? we're gonna bypass that. We're gonna bypass that. No limit. For now, at least. Updating. I have to do some tuning here. Oh yeah. Yeah. A fun fact about this PS5, it also does. They can put out a lot of heat. But we don't have nitrous right now, currently in this preparation phase here. It's waiting for people to join here, that's all we're doing. So this guy, he's gonna bring to the table here. Mr. MK, he must be he's got a B for his sportsmanship rating, so he likes to play bumper cars. Awesome. Tom, I'm gonna fucking obliterate this guy, you watch. Hopefully I do, but technically he's a lot lighter than I am, so that might be, could go either way. Formula One car. He definitely has handling. Everything's good on my end when I'm on my phone. Could be something on your end, maybe. Are you running on? Oh, you're on wireless, right? You're watching on your phone. Try refreshing, maybe. He fucking left. This thing definitely needs to be tuned, that's for sure. text you actually. Try refreshing. Try refreshing the page. Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. I don't know who's your provider. If you don't, you can text me if you don't feel comfortable typing it in YouTube here. Definitely need to do some tuning on our transmission, that is for sure. 6th gear, bring that all the way down. Definitely want to change our final drive gear. Okay. Yeah, it could be just network congestion probably. People are on watching streaming, probably that can knock your bandwidth down. Optimum. Oh shit. I didn't mean to say. But yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, it could be on your end probably. What? Why did it reset? There we go. Well, that fixes our speed limitation. There we go, we're getting some speed now. 285, 280, 290, 294, 296, 297, 298. Let's hit 300, there we go, we made it. Look at that. All we had to do is change the gear ratio of our transmission. Look at that, 300 miles per hour. That's scary. We don't have an anti-lag system, do we? Okay. Alright, let's get out the 4-rotor. Controller's not done charging yet. Oh, what? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? All right, I won't be a douchebag this time, and I'll just use I'll stay within my parameters that I hosted from the room here. Don't want people to rage quit right away, at least. Let's see here. Change car. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like, nope, you're not using those. Where's my 4-rotor at? There we go. This has the R26B. I don't know if people want to join it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Tom was joining. Ooh, it's got R34 and a Murcielago, huh? Interesting. This could go either way. Could go either way. They definitely have traction. They got all-wheel drive. I do not. But I do have nitrous, so this could go either way. I think I have nitrous. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you do it, you scrub. You tried to run me off the road, you see that? Oh yeah, they will definitely do that when they're about to get their ass handed to them. Eat my dust. Oh yeah, they do that shit all the time. Yeah, because they're fucking scrubs. And that's why their sportsmanship ratings in the fucking toilet. B. Yeah, that's how you know. They should be able to hit 300 in this thing. Yeah, they're not catching up. That Murcielago, he might catch up though, but gotta save my nitrous though. Easing on the straightaways here. Yeah, this would be fun in VR. I definitely want to do it on this one right here. I had, I think it was Gran Turismo Sport. I had the VR headset. It was pretty fun. Yeah, we definitely had to do a lot of tuning to this car to keep this thing behaved. Especially on the handling part. Oh yeah, he's just... Is that guy even moving right there, the last one? He's just sitting there. I'm gonna lap him for sure. He's doing burnouts. It's like I give up. I got my ass handed to me. It's like, why even try at this point? Oh yeah, I would make people. Oh, you have no idea. When I used to play like 7, Sport, I would get into it with people like big time, dude. So when I earned my first suspension on there for calling a Russian guy a Slavic bitch for fucking playing bumper cars with me, got my 7-day or my indefinite hiatus there from PlayStation. That's when I learned to keep my mouth shut. See, I could say that because I'm Russian. So I could say that to people, so I think I can. But oh yeah, I've had that. I've called people out on here. Popeye joined the room, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's here. It's racing on a giant oval here. Definitely beats NASCAR, that's for sure. Yeah, he dipped out. He left. Yeah, we'll definitely play some of the different Resident Evil games tomorrow. What I definitely want to show you is the remake of 2. I think you'll quite like that one. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Another good one. It's Code Veronica. That's a good one. That one I do need to finish on the PlayStation. I did beat that on the Sega Dreamcast a long time ago. We still got plenty of alcohol here in the refrigerator. You catch my drift? A couple of Mountain Dews and some of those White Claws left in there. But that will require you not driving though. That would require you to stay the night. At least maybe if we split one, but oh, okay. Let's go look at the other races here. What do we got? I definitely want to complete my challenges here. It's Gran Turismo. That's all there is to it. I like it. I've always liked racing games. This is what I grew up playing on the PlayStation. Need for Speed, all that crap. Had every racing game known to man. What's this right here? Power Pack. Yeah, I'm not spending any money on that crap. Supposedly added some new cars. I did buy one of them yesterday. It was the new RX-7. That for the Chevrolet. I'm gonna guess it's a new Corvette. What do you want to bet? Never mind, it's a Camaro race mod, huh? Unfortunately, this really for that, the problem with that, no displacement. The modifications are extremely limited on that. So here's your Corvette C6 concept. Different cars you can buy here. That's a race car. Corvette C701. I already had that one already. I've bought pretty much every single car in this game. Sold a lot of them and rebought some of them. Let's see here, Roadster Shop. Let's go look at what you got in Europe. What do they got for sale? The Renault. It's part of the new Nissan partnership. In fact, I think they own, or they got a controlling stake in Nissan. This company, Renault. Captur S edition. You can definitely tell these are heavily inspired. That looks a lot like your. Actually, your car is a little bit bigger than that, huh? About the same. You can definitely tell there's a lot of the same design language. Pretty similar. Yep. Yeah. And they're little fun little cars, but I wouldn't. I don't know about their. Oh yeah. Yeah, they definitely. I know they share a lot of the same technology, though. Yeah, yours. I see yours are a little bit bigger. This is a clown car right here. Your car's not a clown car. I'd say it's a clown car XL compared to this. If you want to see a clown car, look at it. I think it's a Chevy. What is it? Chevy Sonic or whatever. That's a freaking clown car. Yeah. No. No. Or better yet, what's that? It's the who made it? The smart car. Yeah. No thanks. But supposedly those things are really safe. They do have some pretty sophisticated roll cage technology, and they're pretty reinforced. But I mean, me personally, I wouldn't want to take the chance of getting on a head-on collision anytime or get T-boned. That's just me, though. What's this? Beginner trophy. But they need to add the Unos Cosmo to the game. That's what I'm hoping and praying for, the Unos Cosmo. It's probably never going to happen, but I might have to wait for the PlayStation 10 for that to happen. There's all the Ferrari stuff. Fun fact, you actually had to win the invitation or to have the privilege of buying some of these cars. Now you're just a forever invitation. That says to me they're already working on the next iteration of Gran Turismo. See, I've already actually. Let's see. That's the La Ferrari. That car is basically unobtainium right there. See, this would be considered an entry level Ferrari right here. If actually tribute, no, actually Modena would be considered an entry level. Yeah, still haven't added the Maranello. No expiration date on the invitation. How nice of them. So you got. Oh yeah, like big time, and you're basically you are at the mercy of Ferrari or any kind of high-end manufacturer. You don't own those cars. You know, you had the privilege of driving it, and that's it. Yeah. Even with like a Bugatti, you're pretty much forced every so often. You have to bring that thing in for maintenance, and they gotta run diagnostics. I mean, I've heard some pretty interesting stories about people who've bought, especially when it comes to what's it called, McLaren. Guy who had an incident where the whole car caught on fire and it just destroyed itself, and they literally say, "We're going to do an investigation. We think you're at fault, and we're going to go over this car with a fine tooth comb because we know you did something, even though he allegedly didn't do nothing. But that's what happens. You don't own that car. You had the privilege of spending your money to drive it. It's how it works. It's how it works. So it'd be nice. I mean, that's why I'd rather buy an used Ferrari. Like my dream Ferrari is something with a front engine in it. If I could find it. Yeah, that's how it works. And those things are works of art, and even the newer ones, especially. If you even sneeze near that thing wrong, you don't own it. Yeah, to the point where that's actually considered. You will actually have Interpol come after you if you even are brave enough to steal a Ferrari. That's an international incident. The Interpol will be coming right after you. Too hot, way too hot. Asia Pacific. What do we got here? Anything new? No. Sony AI, Lexus, Ophelia. That's in Sony Mobility. I don't think they ever put this thing in production ever. They showed this off during one of their live streams. Ophelia, prototype 2024. Just an EV. But it's a partnership with Sony and Honda. Got all the different manufacturers. Here's China, Xiaomi. Fun fact: they're mostly a smartphone manufacturer. They're building cars now, but right now these things you can't. I mean, there might be a way to get this into to the United States right now, but it's pretty difficult. And I know Canada, they opened up something where they're going to allow them to start importing them, but I personally wouldn't want to drive. Oh yeah, this thing supposedly has got a lot of horsepower, 1,500 horsepower. A lot of torque. Actually, it doesn't sell the torque rating. Yeah, these things, you see videos, these things just literally malfunctioning in traffic, catching on fire, locking up. No thanks. No thanks. No thank you. I'd rather be in control of my vehicle. We got from Mazda. Mazda. All different Mazda cars here. And they make some pretty nice cars. That'd be a fun little car to have right there. A little Mazda 3, 4-wheel drive. That's another one of my dream cars, the RX-8 Spirit R. Never released here in the United States. Very unfortunate. I already own all these cars in 3 competition. What time is it right now? It's 10 o'clock. Not too terrible. What do they got in the used car lot that we haven't bought yet? pretty much everything. I think the little blue marker next to it, I've owned it at some point. Stratos. Lancia Stratos. Let's go to the Legend car dealership. Fun fact, these prices are actually based off of, has something to do with the insurance value of the car and the actual real world value. It's calculated, and these can fluctuate in real time. So about $20 million for that Ferrari, that's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate. I can see a Nismo go for about 1.3 million. Yeah, people they complained left and right about it. So it's Gran Turismo. It's supposed to be somewhat realistic. Well, it's a video game. Well, it's Gran Turismo. The guy who made the game, he's a big car guy, so you got to respect it. I respect it. Don't play the game then if you're going to complain about it. So that'd be a fun little car right there, the first generation Skyline. Yeah, a lot of these I've already owned already. That's way out of my price range right there. I really grind for it. The Strassen, German Strassen version. I don't know. Some kind of hypercar from 1997. Let's see here. Let's go. What can we do here? I do need to complete these though. I haven't done these in a while. 2 days remaining. Let's do the. Do I still have that car though? Yeah, I still do. I'm pretty much maxed out on horsepower, I think. 'What kind of motor does this thing have in it? 4 cylinders. That's a lot of horsepower for a 4-cylinder motor. I'll tell you, that's a lot of power. Oh yeah, that thing is screaming with the turbocharger on it. Oh yeah. Forced induction is a very good substitute for displacement. You ever hear the term, there's no replacement for displacement? That's not true. Forced induction. Superchargers, turbochargers, that's the replacement, especially at high altitude, like Pikes Peak. No turbocharger, you can't get enough air, your engine's gonna not be happy. So you have to have forced induction. It's ramming air into the intake and just producing a lot of horsepower. And that's why I would ultimately want to have some kind of system on my truck for ever driving high altitude. Have a nice centrifugal supercharger in there will be good. That's what I would like to have at some point on that truck. Let's see here. It's just absolutely smoke everybody here in the process. And Get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. One game I do want to buy is the new Forza Horizon game that's coming out here on PlayStation. I think they announced it. That's one I played a lot on the Xbox, was the Forza series. Those are more of an arcade type deal though. They're still pretty fun. Let's play that sometime on here. Hear that whooshing sound in the cockpit of the car? That's the turbocharger building boost pressure. And the engine definitely needs it to make all that power. This is what a lot of people who stream this game professionally, that's how they play it in this view right here. That you could hit the chicane a lot better, the apex. Definitely cut down your lap time for sure. Still with me? Let's see here. Whoopee! 47,000 creds. Oh man. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. That's awesome. Let's see what we got. Top fan. Let's see what we got. Prototype series. American Club in 700. Do we have any cars that we can race? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Got the Cosworth. What modification settings do I have for this? Full computer. Anti-lag system, steering angle kit, exhaust manifold. Did I install a turbocharger on this thing? I guess it's got the basic just kept this thing stock, didn't we? Ford Cosworth. There is a power rating for this, isn't there? Is our current power rating? Recommended is 700. Okay, we might want to make some modifications to this car. Weight reduction, bore up, larger diameter cylinders. High compression pistons. What kind of turbocharger do we have for this thing? Just a stock turbo. Depending on what we're racing against, I think we should be alright. Do we have the torque vectoring? We've got 70-30 power distribution, so we should be good. There's all the torque going to the rear wheels. This gives me a summary of all my completion stuff here. What am I racing against? Oh yeah, I shouldn't have any problem, that's for sure. As you can see. Come on, come on. Yeah, I think could definitely use some. Could use a complete overhaul. Definitely lacking in the horsepower and torque department. So, and yeah. So let's definitely increase the bore diameter. Increase the stroke. Define a fully customizable racing transmission. What are we missing? Got titanium connecting rods and pistons. And we want a high RPM turbocharger. And definitely want a new racing suspension. That's gonna hurt us. What can we do to fix that though? Let's take off that suspension. Let's see here. Where's the suspension at? Aerodynamics, ballast. Why is there an option to remove the suspension on here? There we go. Okay. Maybe, can we just do, I think it should be good. Oh. Road Atlanta. Awesome. So handles like absolute dog shit. Shit. place. We're definitely catching up. Yeah. Hey. in 5th place. We got 2 more laps to go, and they got the jump on me over there, looks like. They're way ahead. That Camaro, he is just hauling ass, lead foot. He's definitely got a lot of oversteer, that's for sure. That Viper, he is on my ass too. I see you there, Doge. Problem is I can corner a lot better than your ass, that's for sure. Your go-kart steering and your not a truck engine. We might make 3rd place. That's the qualifier we have to get in order to pass this. Don't tell me I'm racing a Tesla right now. I gotta beat a Tesla. Are you serious? Really? Why? Why is there a Tesla? Why? That does not belong on a racetrack. No, that's no, I'm not gonna lose to a Tesla. Just why? That is not a race car. As a laptop on wheels. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, I definitely agree. That is sacrilege to the sport of racing, in my opinion. Nope. Oh, so we got 3rd place. That top 3. This game will definitely make your wrist hurt, your arm hurt from shifting and accelerating, braking. That's a good way to get carpal tunnel. Something I kind of want to avoid in my lifetime. No thanks. That's why I want a racing wheel for this game. Yeah, I definitely need a racing setup for this, a proper racing setup. I'd sit back here and watch the replay here, relax for a few minutes. I got a lot of these on my YouTube, a lot of the replays that I recorded. That'd be a fun little car to have right there, a little Escort Cosworth. Yeah, I hear it's not fun. Yeah. From my understanding, they have to go on endoscopically or whatever. They have to not as invasive as they claim it is, but that's something I wouldn't want to have to deal with. Gotta plug in my phone here, my USB thing. If it'll plug into that port, that'd be great. Oh yeah. I mean, could high stress gaming like this, like when I'm doing a lot of shifting and accelerating, and could that actually cause that over time? This kind of game, I'm constantly doing that, putting stress on my wrist like that. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why I do take breaks from this game every so often. I don't play it as a lot, but I used to be really into Gran Turismo, big time. To the point where I actually wore out the spring. One of my controllers, the left trigger, for braking too much. Yeah. I've damaged many controllers in the past, especially on my Xbox. But I was playing a lot of, what's it called? Forza Motorsport. You actually had to use the clutch. It was the left bumper, right bumper. I snapped those off a lot of times on my controller. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. Also, fun fact about those racing wheels: if you don't have the torque setting right, especially on the force feedback, I've heard horror stories where they'll actually break your wrist because if you don't mess up on the torque settings. That sounds like fun. Yeah, too many Newton meters of torque could be very bad. Especially with this game, you got to be really careful. So definitely have to calibrate it just right. I want to avoid snapping my hands off. Yeah, those Fanatec, those are really, really nice. They're actually the officially licensed from Sony and Gran Turismo. That's the one I'd want. Look at that right there. Oh, that's crazy. Recover from that. This game definitely helped me with my driving, that's for sure. Definitely got me over the fear of the real world, because I was running simulations over and over and over in my brain. It definitely helps with your depth perception. Definitely gets you used to how a car handles, how the load shifts, all that stuff. Definitely helped. When to turn, when to brake, all that stuff. Not too many people can say that, I'm sure. Oh, big time. They also help with the growth of the neurons in your brain. Oh yeah, big time. Oh, big time, definitely. Yeah. Like FPS games definitely help with my hand-eye coordination. People don't give them the credit that they deserve. They're very educational. I mean, I've learned more from video games than I've ever learned in school or in the real world. A lot of stuff. Escort RS. I'll have to boot up Grand Theft Auto Online here. I'm considering renewing my GTA Plus subscription. We'll have to get on there, have to run some heists together. I got to show you my car collection and my avatar on there, or my tune. You know, my female avatar there on Grand Theft Auto. Oh man. We'll have to get you a PS5. We'll just go around, just troll people on the game. Get in my about to go park my submarine on the bay out there and just launch guided missiles at people. Just troll the shit out of people on the game. Oh, definitely. Well, shit. Fun fact: I know for a fact that I'm sure that the Navy they will recruit people with gaming skills. That's why a lot of these like the drones, they repurpose Xbox controllers. Literally, it's like a video game. Literally, except that there's real world ramifications. Yeah. Oh yeah, well I'll have to boot it up here. I got to renew my subscription on there. Get all the free shit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to GTA 6. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto. They have a new update where they actually brought back Michael DeSanta. He's in there now. Ned Luke actually reprised his role, and he actually played the guy who plays Michael. He actually plays into it, embraces it big time. I'll have to show you. It's his channel, Ned Luke. Really cool guy. I watch him every now. I catch him every now and then streaming. I think it's good. He'll play Ned Luke plays GTA Online or whatever. But they finally, after going on 10 years, they finally brought him to the online. They say that there's a little Easter egg that's hinting at your character. You kind of have to leave town and lie low, because they're hinting at you will more than likely be able to bring your character from that game and transfer to the next iteration of Grand Theft Auto Online. But I think the catch is you won't get to keep all your money or all your stuff that you earned. You got to start from a clean slate, which I don't mind doing. You know, it's kind of the point of disappearing and starting your life is starting from a clean slate. But that'll definitely be fun. I look forward to that for GTA 6. Running in the next iteration of the Rockstar Advanced Game Engine. They definitely need a facelift, that's for sure, to the game. It's getting kind of long in the tooth for their technology. But I look forward to that. Yeah, I'm actually boot that up tomorrow. Just show you all my stuff on there, and we'll definitely have to renew my description on there. But I have so much money, it's not even funny in that game. So much money. I'm not passing the Tesla right there. I think we're on the last lap, I'm pretty sure, on here. See the brakes heat up on there? That's a thing during racing. They start glowing red. All that heat's got to go somewhere. Michelin man, Michelin performance. Depending on how tired you are, do you want to watch me play something else, or do you want to head to bed? I'll be up for a little bit longer, probably just watching YouTube or something. I'm not. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me look at what do we got. Let me go. I got to make sure this thing isn't. It's got its proper label here for the. Let's see here. Subscription. No. Let's see here. Playlist. Gran Turismo. Yeah, I can play something else. What are you thinking? Survival horror. I haven't streamed. I haven't uploaded Resident Evil 3 yet on this channel. I don't think. Let me make sure I have this set up properly here. Where's Gran Turismo at? Where is it at? Where's Gran Turismo on here? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. It went to the top for some reason. All right. Yeah. I might surprise you actually. Let's see here. What is going on here? I might actually have to end the stream here for this to actually work. So I'm going to cut it right now, and I'll be right back. But whoever else stopped by to watch, I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. Cut the stream.